The number of bacteria initially present in a colony is 20. The colony is growing so that the number of bacteria present after T hours is given by this expression here. How many bacteria are present in the colony after 8 hours? So we want n of 8, which is 20, add 40 times 8, add 10 lots of 8 squared, take away 8 cubed. So let's just work that out. So that's going to be 20 plus 40 times 8, add 10 times 8 squared, take away 8 cubed, and that gives me 468. What is the average rate of change of the number of bacteria in the colony over the first 8 hours? So we have 468 now. We started off with 20, so that's the growth, and divide that by 8. So we'll do the last answer, take away 20, divide that result by 8, and that gives us 56 per hour. Write down an equation for the instantaneous rate of change of the number of bacteria with respect to time. So we want dn dt. So the 20 disappears, and then we get 40 plus 20t, take away 3t squared. When is the number of bacteria at its maximum? Demonstrate by use of an appropriate calculus test that this number is the maximum. So to find when, we put dn dt equal to 0. So that's going to be 40 plus 20t minus 3t squared equals 0. So let's solve that. Action advanced solve. So we have 40 plus 20x minus 3x squared equals 0. And so it's got to be the positive one, so it'll be 8.28. So 2 decimal places. And we could use a second derivative test here. So d2n dt squared is going to be 20 minus 6t. So d2n dt squared evaluated when t is 8.28. So that's just going to be 20 take away 6 times the last answer. And of course I didn't actually pick the answer I wanted, so let's just pick the one that we do want and do that again, and that's negative 29 point something. It really doesn't matter what the something is, the point is that it's negative, so it's negative, which implies a maximum. When is the rate of increase in the number of bacteria at its maximum? So that's going to be when d2n dt squared is 0, because what we're after is an oblique point of inflection, which means d2n dt squared is equal to 0. So 20 minus 6t equals 0. So that's going to give us t is 20 over 6, which is 10 over 3 hours.